beautiful. What? But they are different. To be very honest with you, say that perhaps the Chanel tweets could have been. If you watch my latest haul, you know that I was able to get my hands on 4 of the new YSL Couture mini clutches. These are the new eyeshadow quads from YSL. I think everybody has been so excited to see these coming. We have been all waiting for it. They come in so many different color stories. There's even one that is, I don't know if a limited edition or exclusive. That is a blue one. That one looks amazing too. Hopefully it gets released soon. By the way, I will be leaving all the details where to find these eyeshadow quads from YSL, along with the rest of my makeup. Everything that I'm wearing today will be in the description box below. Again, links will be there. Yes, I bought another of these blouses, now in another color. I bought it in every single color. I mean, you know, my friends, I included on my favorites of the month of May, my current favorites, basically. And yeah, couldn't resist, bought them all. And I think it looks fantastic. It looks just so beautiful. And I really love how it looks with this combination of these beautiful earrings that, oh my gosh, I love them. They are just so perfect for summertime too. Okay, friends, here to what you came for. So I got, like I said, 4 of these babies. They are made in France. They have a shelf life of 24 months. Now, why they are calling it mini? I don't think because they are way smaller than the previous big eyeshadow palettes that we have seen from YSL, which are not really only eyeshadow palettes. They are eyes and face palettes. I don't think it has to do anything about that, but actually with the amount that you're getting for each of these eyeshadow quads, which is 4 grams of products. So if you're comparing, let's say to, I mean, immediately a lot of people think about Tone 4, right? The Tone 4 ones, they come with 10 grams of product, also made in Italy. This is one of my latest favorite ones. Tropical Dusk is amazing. This is from the summer 2023 collection. I have a review on all the collections, so actually 2 reviews. One first with the highlighters and the sparkly lip balms, and then the second review, which includes pretty much all the collection in addition to the 2 eyeshadow quads. So that's that. So obviously 10 grams to 4 grams, it is more than double. Then as far as DIOR goes, they come with 7 grams of product. If you're thinking about, well, are these close then to say the eyeshadow quads from Chanel, this comes with 2 grams of product. So these are half of the amount of product that you will get on the YSL. The closest in terms of weight will be the Chanel, the 5-pound palettes, which they come with 4.5 grams of product. So in general, between the 2 Chanel ones, but not as much as you will get on Tom Ford or DIOR. Okay, friends, so let's go ahead and get started right here. I got the eyeshadow quad in 300 Kasbah Spices. And it comes in this beautiful clutch, like, I mean, like, it's just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. It has 2 little applicators. I love this baby right here. It's so pretty, so summery, golden tone. Very much reminds me to Suspicion from Tom Ford. I also got a Cool Tone one, 100. This is Dora Dolls, which actually reminds me obviously a lot to Nude Deep. Also a little bit too Meta Last, but I think Nude Deep, Dior Rose Cashmere too. Then 500 Medina Glow. And this one is more like rose, pinky tone, very beautiful, very romantic, very much like pillow talk kind of vibe. And then the last one that I got is 400 Babylone Roses. These also have those vibes, not much of pillow talk, but actually of divine rose, because it also have those mauve tones that are always so beautiful. Yeah, it looks stunning too. So, oh, this is gonna be a hard decision which one to go to, because after this, I'm gonna go for, yeah, I have a date. So we're going to be trying all these eyeshadows. Oh my gosh. Let's get going. Let me get you closer. And if you're new here to my channel, welcome. Welcome to all of you, my gorgeous, beautiful friends. I film in natural light. So yes, there you have it. This is the sunshine in California. So beautiful. But let's go ahead and get us started. Let's go first with this one, 400 Babylone Roses. Oh, this is so pretty. It's more like an ethereal kind of shade, one that you can just go over it. Oh, they feel so soft. Okay, these two are the same formula. Wet. Wet. So wet. So gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. Okay, this one is more like a matte shade, but it does have a little bit of shimmer in it. Not a lot though. And then a true matte. And these matte shades, mostly this one. Wow, it feels creamy, like super, super, super creamy. And here are the swatches. Let's go with a BK Beauty A503 brush, and I'm gonna go first with this shade. Ooh, pick up immediately. I'm gonna tap, and I'm gonna apply it above the crease and on my outer third. BK Beauty 2110 brush into the deeper shade. Honestly, you just need to tap once. I think I'm tapping too much because it picks up really well. I'm on a product. Okay, outer third. Oh, this is looking wonderful. Sonia G Builder Pro. I'm gonna go to this gorgeous shade. Oh my gosh. That's stunning. Wet. These are glorious. Okay. And then I'm just gonna go with my finger, take this shade, and I'm just gonna tap it right on the center to create kind of like a halo, which is not even needed. Oh my goodness me, this is fantastic. Now I do have a little bit of fallout, FYI, and it is from the deepest matte shade, this one here. I'm just gonna dust it off with this Refer number 20 brush. It's a fun brush. BK Beauty 204 brush, and I'm gonna go to this shade. Refer 03 brush, and we're gonna go to the lightest shade, and I'm just gonna apply it on my inner corner brow bone. Oh my gosh, friends, this eyeshadow look is just so ethereal, beautiful, gorgeous. I went ahead and put some lashes on because we're going to be doing so many looks. So anyhow, the way to achieve the look super easy. The color story is just fabulous. It looks even better than it looks on the pan, to be honest with you. The performance is fantastic, phenomenal. I want to stay with this eyeshadow look for the rest of the evening, but I know we need to try more. So this is 400 Babylone Roses. A dream. A dream, and it's not pinky, it's more leaning into that mauve tone. And I went ahead and applied some lip liner and lipstick onto, again, details will be in the description box below. The next one that I want to try, I think we're going to go with 500 Medina Glow. I want to try this one because it is also on that family. I think this is more reddish, even more pink, not as mauve, not as cool tone. But we're just going to do the comparisons right here. So we have, again, two of these wet eyeshadows. Completely wet. Completely wet. I mean, wet, not that they are wet like they are cream, but wet that they look like if they are wet. They are just, what? Amazing. And now on this one, the two shades underneath, they are creamy mattes. Just like the other one had one creamy matte, this one has two creamy mattes. Oh, wow. color Starry, beautiful too. Just gonna swatch it underneath. Yes, this is more pink. The other one is more purpley mauve. Definitely there's a big difference right here in terms of undertones and all the rest. And here it is, 500 Medina Glow. I'm going with a BK Beauty 202 brush, and I'm gonna go to the lightest shade and just basically doing the same thing, outer third, and then dusting it above the crease. The blendability is just like a couple of strokes and that's it. And I have hooded eyelids. I have an unset concealer too, and it's gliding like a dream. Now using the same brush, I'm gonna go to this deeper shade, taking it again on the outer third, just doing very simple looks. Going with a Sonia G Builder Pro, and I'm gonna go to the deepest shade. Oh, okay, this is pink in tone, a beautiful pink, but it's pink. I mean, the contrast between one and the other, this one is more purple, more mauve, this one is a true pink one. Ooh, this is fantastic. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing as I did before, grabbing this shade and applying it in the center to give that halo effect. BK Beauty 204 brush and going to this shade and applying it on my lower lash line. Refer 03 brush, and I'm gonna go to this shade, inner corner. This is Medina Glow 500. Isn't it stunning? Such, I mean, you can choose. These two are beautiful. Perhaps I'm more drawn to cooler tones, but I also appreciate so much these very well curated pink tones. Both of them are stunning. Performance, oh, fantastic. We're going to talk about formulation in a second, but yeah, these are the two. So definitely there's a difference. If you had been eyeing Babylone Rose 400 or these 500 Medina, what is it called? Medina Glow, they're both different. So Babylone Rose is definitely a little bit more mauve, purple in tone. Medina Glow more into the pink tone and not red too. That's very important, because also when I was looking into purchasing these eyeshadows, I noticed that these shade look red, but it's not really red. It's kind of like a nice terracotta tone on the reddish side, but not a true red tone. I went ahead and removed the eyeshadow, and now let's go with the next eyeshadow palette that I'm sure a lot of you are very excited for. Is 100 Stora Dolls. And this one is a cool tone palette, very sophisticated, beautiful. And let's see on the finishes. So we have this beautiful wet shade. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so this one is actually a matte shade. That it was gonna be, you know, also glistening shade. Then we have another matte shade, creamy mattes, two creamy mattes, and then another creamy matte. Okay, so this one is a little bit different than the other two first ones. So we have one of that beautiful wet shades, not really, I mean, between metallic and that, you know, effect of, like I said, wetness, which is just so pretty, and then three matte shades. I'm gonna go first with a Redford number 27 brush, and I'm gonna go to this matte shade. Oh, you need to tap lightly, let me tell you. Okay, and I'm just gonna apply this shade all over the crease, kind of to set my makeup. Now with this shade, you don't need to use the whole thing, but definitely you can just use a little bit of, say, this shade and this shade together, and you will create a beautiful everyday matte look. It also reminds me a little bit, although Coco Mirage from Tom Ford, it was all mattes, this kind of reminds me of that too, that color story, just a little. Coco Mirage perhaps a little bit more warm tone on this side, but just to give you an idea of how you can use it. I'm going to use all the shades. You know me, I need to really try each of the formulas so I can give you my best feedback here. But I'm going to go with a BK Beauty A502 brush, and I'm going to go to this shade, and I'm going to apply it on the outer third. If you want something simple every day, I'm building it up a little more, and then I'm gonna go with the same brush to the deeper shade, just using the very tip, and I'm just gonna emphasize this outer V by a little. Beautiful. Beautiful. Going next with this shade, and this is a Sonia G Builder Pro brush, and I'm just gonna take it inner all the way to the middle. Stunning shade. Let me use my finger too, just to see how much I can amplify that shade. Oh yeah. Oh, so good. So good. I'm gonna take this shade using a BK Beauty 204 brush, and I'm gonna take it on my lower lash line. Going with a Sonia G flat definer, deeper shade, tap it off, and I'm gonna intensify the lower lash line. Just line it and define. Refer 23 brush, this tiny brush. I'm gonna go to the deep lighter shade sorry, and I'm just gonna pack it on my inner corner, and with whatever is remaining, I'm gonna take it to my brow bone, and here you have it. 100 Stora dolls. Wow, this is a very sophisticated cool tone eyeshadow look that it will look amazing in so many of you. Wow. It's stunning. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, friends, I'm very impressed about this formula from YSL so far, but I will tell you my final thoughts at the very end of the video. I know I'm getting very excited, as you can tell. But let's finish off with 300 Kasbah Spices, which is a nude eyeshadow palette, playing a little bit with warmer tones, just a little, not super warm tones, because I know there's another palette, I don't remember the name, that is really warm tone. Let's go ahead and swatch this one. We have that beautiful creamy, again, another wet shade. They didn't miss this opportunity to include these wet shades here. We have a creamy matte. Oh, so gorgeous. Now this one is even more creamy. I think this one is more creamy matte. The one from this previous eyeshadow, it was like more kind of like a normal matte, but it's still with a lot of emollients. This one is extra creamy. Okay, these two are two different formulas. This one is like super creamy. This one is a matte that, again, it has that element of emolliency. Beautiful. And then the last shade is same formula, these two right here, super extra creamy mattes. There you have them. So you can tell, a nude palette. Switch them here. Sonia G Blender Pro, and I'm gonna go to the lighter shade, and I'm taking this shade. Wow. Okay, I'm gentle with my eyeshadows, but this formula picks up fast. And I'm just gonna take it again all over the eyelid, kind of like to set my eyelid area, but you can go ahead and build it up and create again a matte eyeshadow look for everyday wear. I can totally see it with this eyeshadow palette. Let's go next with a BK Beauty 203 brush, and I'm gonna go to this beautiful shade and applying it on the outer third of the eyelid, taking whatever is remaining to the crease. I'm just gonna build it up even a little bit more. Sonia G Mini Booster, going to the deeper shade, and I'm just gonna take it on the outer V. Sonia G Builder Pro, I'm gonna go to this shade. Incredible. BK Beauty 204 brush, and I'm gonna go to this shade. Sonia G Flat Definer, deeper shade. Refer 23 brush, lighter shade, taking it on my inner corner, and with whatever is remaining, taking it on my brow bone. This is the final look using Kasbah Spices. And here they are side by side. Wow, by all the wows that I have said in this video, I think you know what is my opinion about these eyeshadows. 100% recommend them. Nothing really bad to say about them. This is what I will have to be very honest with you, say that perhaps the Chanel tweets could have been exception though, with the two tweets that I love the very most, which happen to be the cool tone and the warm tone, Tweet Couvret and Tweet Rose. Yeah, very much alike to those. You may be wondering, Jacqueline, you're not gonna swatch them, you're not gonna compare them. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do either a shorts video, TikTok, or reel doing comparisons with different eyeshadow palettes, and I'm gonna post them. That way you can see the differences between them, because I think that will be best for you to see, like Nude Deep, like Tweet Rose. I think Tweet Rose. It was no, it was something rose. But anyhow, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Your Kashmir. So I want you to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel with that post notification bell on, and come and follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, because that will be amazing. And that way you will enjoy so much different content about beauty, lifestyle, so many things, and we can stay in communication that way. Now going into the formulations. So here they are, actually 4 formulas presented in all these eyeshadow palettes. Like for example, this one is what I will call a wet eyeshadow, beautiful, mesmerizing. No, actually 5 different, at least on the palettes that I have, a total of 5 different eyeshadow formulations. This one that is more kind of like metallic yet wet kind of look, just impeccable, beautiful, just amazing. Then you have that, what I will call it, that ultra creamy matte, which are this shade and this shade. And then you have your creamy matte, and they just apply in the most beautiful, soft way. If you're wondering if you have the YSL face and eyes palettes, the big ones, if these are the same formula, they are not. These are more true eyeshadows. The other ones are very chameleonic, that you can use them as eyeshadows, also as blushes, as bronzer, as highlighter. Great formulation, super beautiful, super creamy, but they are different, and in a good way. Both of them in a great way, because both formulas are beautiful, but they are meant to be for, you know, different performances. With these ones, you will get elegant looks through and through. Now, another formula that we see in this eyeshadow palette, let me tell you, because we said that they are 5, right? 5 different formulations. Sorry, I have all the eyeshadow palettes here. One and another one. Okay. On this first palette, 400 Babylon Roses, you have here a metallic shade, but then you have more of like a glistening kind of shade, kind of alike to in the past shades of Charlotte Tilbury, that is just to add like a very glow, like a translucent kind of shade. That is this formula. And then you have a matte that has emollients, but it does have a little bit of tiny sparkles, not really shimmer. There's nothing chunky in there. I guess because this is a darker shade, they wanted to implement those little particles just to be easier to blend, but honestly, it didn't need it. If anything, one suggestion that I'm going to do is tapping lightly. I tap very lightly my shadows. Light, lightly when I say very light. Do not use harsh brushes. Use soft brushes such as BK Beauty, such as Sonia G, such as Refer. Refer perhaps because most of them they are goat hair. Um, they are not hard, but they will pick up more than, say, a brush from, say, Sonia G, just to let you know. And then the BK Beauty brushes, although they are synthetic brushes, they are very soft, like, yeah, very soft, and they pick up very gently. But also go gently and tap, because if you don't tap the excess of your brush, you're gonna get a fallout. Definitely. I mean, I experienced it with this shade and I didn't tap it enough. I will say really tap it and go lightly. You can build on pigmentation. The pigment is beautiful and the shades, they do not fade. Now, I'm gonna be using these eyeshadows. I'm gonna redo my makeup because I'm gonna be going out, but I'm just gonna, not my entire makeup, but just the eyeshadow look. I will choose one of them and just, just do something for tonight. Yeah, and with that being said, I will let you know how long they last, if they fade away or not. It doesn't seem like this is that type of formula that they will fade away. If I have to compare it with any other eyeshadow palettes that I have on my collection, honestly, nothing really recalls to this formula. These are very unique formulas. If anything, the wet eyeshadows, perhaps it reminds me a lot to something that we will find from Tom Ford, from the creme formulation, very alike to those. These are creamier, but in finish, from the creme formula, the ones that they look wet, that's kind of the look that you're gonna get. Very happy that they include at least one, if not two, of these formulations on the eyeshadow quads. And then in terms of the powder formula, perhaps something I like to Natasha Denona creamy mattes, but I think these are creamier. These ones are more user friendly. To me, these are really stepping up the game to whatever we have seen on the luxury world, like really stepping it up highly. So I cannot wait to really try other color stories because there are so many, but there is one, like I said, a blue one that it really is intriguing me. And um, as soon as it comes out, although I don't use blue in daily basis, it's something that I'm really curious to see the outcome, because these formulas are phenomenal. Another thing too is that you don't need to use the 4 eyeshadows as I did today. I was just wanted to really try each of the formulas, really dissect, if they are different formulations or not, what I think about them. So that's why I did. So you can definitely use just one eyeshadow or 2 eyeshadows, 3 eyeshadows within that quad. You don't need to use them all. And other than that, if I have to rank them, which ones I like the most, as of right now, I don't know how much I will use them, but I will say I will go for 400 Babylon Rose Fairs. Then I know I will use, let's see, well, this is a tie. This is kind of reminding me to the same tie that I have with the Chanel Tweed Eyeshadow Quads, these two right here. Perhaps I will go with this one, which is the number 100 Stora dolls, and then I will go with the 300, which is spices, kind of like in between. Perhaps I will use more of these, but I'm also, very team of this one, and it's not as gold as the one from Chanel, the tweed one. And then last I will go with the 500, which is the pinky tone. But no, again, this is not because this is bad, the other ones are, it's not from best to worst. No, 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 it's nothing of that. It's just preference in color story, which is completely different, because performance of these, I mean, I will grab any of them and I know they will give me a outstanding look. So anyhow, my friends, this makes it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, that you find it helpful. I will be leaving all the details of these quads right here. Again, you're invited to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell. You don't want to miss any of my uploads. It will be incredible if we can grow that family on both Instagram and TikTok. If you like this video, if it serves you of anything, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with family and friends. That is super important. And before you head off, I will love to hear from you. Leave your comment on the comment section down below. Let me know which of these eyeshadow quads is the one that is pulling you the most, which one perhaps you have already purchased, or which one you're adding to cart immediately. Let's just continue the conversation on the comment section down below. Thank you so much again for watching, and if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos right here that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye bye.